teams. And we're playing in a tournament here where the top 7 teams will go to the World Championships, which will be played in Japan in 2027. So everyone's fighting for those top 7 spots here.
Yeah, really, it sounds like a far time ahead, but it just creeps on you really quickly. 2027.
And no hold, I guess. And we have possession to Ireland. And that's Sean Holland. He moves the ball. And Ireland will substitute here. They'll get their personnel correct. Jack Doherty carrying the ball up top. Aiden Dempsey, number 4, is out there. We have Connor Foley, 18. Liam Horkin, number 20. Patrick Corbett, number 42, is out there. So here's Dempsey on the take. No pressure here. Kevin Somerville with the ball. Now Foley's. And Connor Foley. You'll hear that name quite a bit today. Connor Foley, number 18, with a beautiful goal. Nice dodge, came up from behind goal and extended. Drew 2 or 3 guys and managed to get the low shot past the goalie.
Yeah, right down the middle. Not a real good slide there.
No. Foley is a player who he started his Irish playing career, played at the Under-20 World Games in Limerick, and then he played in San Diego, and now he's back playing here today. Procedure, it's going to go to Ireland. So Foley has it. Again, Ireland getting their personnel in. That's Patrick Brosnan with the ball. Jack Songer down to Horkin. To Corbett to Foley.
Oh.
Nice save there.
I think it was actually the long ball with the last minute resort.
And Croatia clears the ball. We have a flag on the play.
It's a little brush, but enough for a flag.
Yep. I was actually watching Corbett in the backcourt there. He got up very slowly, walking a little gingerly on his leg. But he seems to be shaking it off.
We saw the ref blowing the whistle because number 20, Jack Brennan, went out of the box, and that's, I think he's used to playing in the US where you can go out of the box and where it's possession. Now he went out of the box, and that's an automatic whistle. Man up for Croatia. Brennan. Couldn't connect the pass, but still come up with the ball. It's Martin Domic.
Domic, yeah. Nice deflection there. And stolen momentarily, but goes back, and it'll be Croatia ball.
It's good hustle. Good
hustle.
Was. Ryan Gorb with the ball on top. Trying to find a seam, another release, so it's even strength.
Yep, teams are all even. They'll match up man to man now.
to find the
Great.
crease. Brennan in the crease. Good shot from Christian Kapetanovic.
And Croatia retains possession. Throws it away,
Force it to
potentially.
the crease a little. Shot, bounce.
Okay.
Ooh. The goalie's looking to the ref like, hey, that's interference. It's
Yep.
on my crease.
Strong clear here for Ireland. Sean Holland, the pride of Londonderry, New Hampshire. And here's Foley with the ball, being defended by Divniak. Oh, tried to handcuff Horkin right there on a pass. And it's going to get nice. That's a great ride right there.
Again.
Excellent work. Doherty with the ball. We're seeing some nice riding on both teams so far. They're settling things down now. And Connor Foley.
Oh, he has a shorty matchup. I think
Yes.
I think that's what he wants.
And anytime that happens, you'll see him
Yeah.
he'll go to the net. So Connor Foley gets the second goal of the game on just an isolation, unassisted goal. Nice take, but again, as you mentioned, once he has that short stick on him, he's used to going against the long poles. Foley sees that, and everyone sort of clears to one side, and he goes and does his thing. So excellent goal, Connor Foley. Second one of the day. So Ireland's up 2-0 in the early goings here in the first quarter. I had a chance to see Ireland play Scotland in their scrimmage, and it was a very good game, 11-7 win. But definitely I saw Patrick McShane on the swing over here, great on the ground balls, great on the wing. Dunbar trying to come up with it. Good battle here. No possession yet. Nothing yet. And possession. That's like I just mentioned. He's a ground ball machine.
It's a really good ground ball.
And Brosnan over to Songer, to Horkin. A lot of these players have had experience playing with Ireland, whether it be in the under-20 Worlds or European Championships last summer. Some played in San Diego. So they have a good mix of sort of veteran guys and younger guys, but a lot of them have played for Ireland in past tournaments. It's Jack Songer on the take.
He goes wide. Looking for Foley. Yeah. Doesn't have the shorty now. It still goes around.
Nice save.
Oh, and that's a
Flag on the play.
it's a save with the helmet. And a flag.
Yep.
I think it's a slash.
Slash. Yes, we have slash. So it'll be a 1 minute penalty. Ireland will be man up for 1 minute.
It's a slash
After
by number 19, Robert Duvnjak.
So Doherty will start with the ball to the goalie's left-hand side.
It's the first time we'll see the Irish man up.
Yep.
Guy in X. The guy on the crease.
So we have Corbett up high. That's Brosnan. That's Horkin with the feed over top to Brosnan. And a
face
nice face dodge. Oh, and a
Oh.
great save right there. On the doorstep, Aiden Dempsey had a nice take on a beautiful face dodge by Brosnan.
He even had time to switch hands. Ooh, and that's a big hit.
Flag on the
on
play.
Timothy Ivancic.
And it's going to
And
be
he-
Kevin Somerville is going to be going for. Got to push with possession. That'll be a 30-second penalty.
It's a push, and he broke his stick. So
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yep. And it.
referee is now asking Croatia to pick up the ball. You see Jack Brennan coming out.
And Brennan, I believe, if you look, I think he may be a Fairfield University product.
Together with his brother, Michael Brennan, number 13. So that's kind of connection there. On the left wing. Try to feed it.
Ball goes down. And Joe Walsh is in net save for Ireland.
Christian Kapetonovic still comes up with it.
And the penalties released, we're all even.
Shot.
And that's Joe Walsh starts the break on a nice outlet.
Ooh.
He hits Sean Holland.
Foley.
And nice look right there. So we had Foley to Corbett for the finish. Holland caught the nice outlet pass from Joe Walsh. And Ireland is on the board again, 3-0.
I think that's a textbook fast break.
Yeah, it was very nice.
You can't get it better.
That tic-tac-toe passing looks really nice when it happens. And it's really nice how you go from one end to the other very quickly right there. You know, a save on one end, you know, quick pass, nice athletic run, and then hit the point man, and they were off and running. 3-0 Ireland.
Rory Dunbar on the face again. He's pretty dominant.
He looked like he twitched right there. I thought he might have, from my vantage point, but I'll. So again, we're going to have McShane with another ground ball off the wing, over to Horkin, back through Patrick Corbett, and over to Connor Foley. And they're getting their personnel right, trying to find the right matchup. Playing a little substitution game right here. They have an advantage here. They have numbers.
Oh.
Ireland has numbers right here.
Yes.
Out of the substitution.
Kevin
and
Somerville.
a nice Kevin Somerville with the goal.
Right down the lane.
And that's right there. They were sort of playing. They caught him on the substitution line. He gained a few steps and had to break Kevin Somerville. Nice goal. So it'll be 4-0 for Ireland.
Just under 3 minutes in the quarter. There's, like we said before, with going out of the box with a flag, there's no stop time here in international play. Running clock.
And Dunbar again. Palmieri with the ground ball, and Ireland has possession again. Over to Foley, and up to Patrick Brosnan. Brosnan was he went to Bryant University in Rhode Island, Massachusetts. Rhode Island. Lives in Massachusetts now. Had a chance to talk to him the other night. Looks like red has too many out there. So there's a flag down, slow whistle here.
Foley goes to the middle again.
Yep. He likes to do that, sort of goes hard to the left and then rolls back to his dominant right hand, gets to the middle, and some with his speed and strength, you can't give him the middle of the field, or it's going to be a long day if you're going to do that. He's just a dynamic player. So Ireland will go man up for the second time today.
So I think in the box now is Luka Kukolecha. And then the man up for Ireland. Oh, feed to the crease. Wasn't there. Goalie picked it up. Yep. Then we have Robert Duvniak.
Riding.
The big guy.
Oh, they both
splitting two guys.
Nice job.
That's really good. And do they have a break? Do they have a break? Shot lefty.
Nice. That's a great ground ball right there by Aiden Dempsey.
And then you got two guys going for the same ball. And Robert Duvniak.
Oh, here we go.
It was just
the pole hanging
still
around.
There, yeah.
Here we got a bomb to Foley. They're looking to push transition right here.
Croatia got back pretty fast.
We have 13 seconds left in the quarter right here. That was Kevin Somerville.
Ooh, behind the back.
Wasn't there for Brosnan.
Oh,
Horton got one off right before the buzzer. To no avail, though. So it'll be the end of the quarter. And after 1 quarter of play, it's Ireland 4, Croatia 0. What jumps out to me right there is, I mean, in a running time quarter, you have, you know, you're man up on 2 occasions for Ireland. And they really, you know, Rory Dunbar is doing really well at the face-off X. They're controlling the possession. You know, possession time's definitely tilted towards Ireland. So they, you know, carried the play in the first.
for sure.
A couple of nice looks, though, by Croatia. A couple of great saves by their goaltender. Nice rip by the long pole.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, there was actually Bobby Duvnjak, who went to Harvard University. But he had a really good split here in the right in front of her booth.
Yes.
You were first row on that one.
So we have an overcast day here in Wroclaw. It's a little cloudy. The wind you may hear sometimes coming through our microphones it was blowing quite heavily earlier today. We've avoided the rain. Hopefully we can keep it like that. But a couple of drops earlier, but not too much to speak of. It's a great facility they have here in Wrocław. Been so accommodating. All the people running this have done an excellent job. I was lucky enough to get to come here last summer for the under-20 European Championships, and it's a lovely spot with great weather, and hopefully it's even a little bit bigger this year. They have a fan zone, a bunch of different great things over here.
Yeah, if you have time, and you're in Europe somewhere right now and you love lacrosse, definitely come by and have a look.
Absolutely. So ready to start the second quarter. It'll be Dunbar and Croatia. The officials wearing their multicolored zebra shirts. Quite nice, though. Looking the part. Dunbar wins forward. And we're over the line, so everyone's going to be released, but no possession yet, but we have it now.
Duvnjak with the ball again.
The overpass.
Ooh.
And that goes out of bounds. Ireland ball.
Ivancic couldn't quite.
Horkin with the ball. It's Corbett with the ball. He's the wily veteran on the team.
Against the Croatian long pole, number 48, Jonathan Ford.
We're going to have an over and back right here.
Ooh.
Over and back, possibly.
So
Yep.
push.
Either way, it was coming their way. It was going to be Croatia ball. Ooh, that's a big.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got that flag down.
You already saw it before.
Yeah, you could hear that one over here.
Yeah. Big hack.
We're going to have a slash, and then we could have a hold too. No.
Number 13, that's Michael Brennan.
So the penalty is on Aiden Dempsey, number 4. He got 1 minute for a slash. It'll be Croatia ball. So we get to see their man up.
Brennan to Brennan. Shoot.
And off the
Ooh.
pipe. And that's not going to be over and back
Nope.
because it can. And Horkin with the GB.
Smart little hockey play there.
They're swinging away at Holland as he comes upfield.
It's a nice kayak check from Jonathan Ford.
So Ireland right here will try to kill out the rest of the penalty time. Croatia's not pushing out, content to just stay at home. And we're all even. Luke Maloney to Horkin, to Songer, to Foley. Brosnan. Oh. Foley will corral that loose ball. So it's Connor Foley at X. To Brosnan. And he misses in. For those who are new to lacrosse, the person closest to the point of exit, where and when it went out of bounds, will get the ball. So we get a feed right there. Brosnan off his stick. Turgo, the goaltender, has it. As Croatia looks to clear.
Thomas Turgo to go. Actually went to Sacred Heart. So in America, a goalie with American background.
Yep, in Connecticut.
Ooh.
Ball's loose. That's right through that.
Picked
It's going
up
to be
by
Pat
McShane.
McShane. Again, third ground ball per my count already. I'm pretty sure he might have played at club ball at University of Texas, if I'm not mistaken. But he's got great length for a defender. So Foley has it over to Dempsey. Dempsey played at the under-20s in Limerick. He played in San Diego as well. He went to Ohio Northern University. Kevin Somerville. Here Horkin has the ball. Looking to initiate. And Horkin on the take. Little hitch move. Horkin's a tall attackman, plays at Connecticut College in the United States. A nice ground ball right there, pass back. Songer to Foley. Nice save again. Great save right there. Nice clear too.
Yeah, Thomas Turgot is really keeping his team in the game right now.
That's one of those ones where we always say if you're a goalie, if you can take a couple off the board and make the ones you're supposed to. He's taken a couple off the board already.
100%, yep.
Especially on a goal scorer like Foley. Connor Foley played at University of Massachusetts.
Croatia. Ryan Gorup finds Brennan.
Threads the needle right there. Here we go. Ireland is looking to clear. Great hustle right here. Finds Songer.
It's again a great fast break.
Yeah, that was number 1. Jack Doherty hustling upfield right there. So Horkin has it, slows it down, waits for... He's got a short stick right here, and he's an attackman, so he may look to go on this.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't, but... Luke Maloney over to Brosnan. Foley. So this is that matchup we saw earlier. Look for the backside, look for Songer. A little bit low on that. Songer tried the quick stick. Dempsey on the shot, no backup. It's going to be goalie ball. You hear some complaints about that, but that was actually the correct call. If no one's behind at X, then the goalie is the closest.
Yeah. Thomas to go with takes his time for the clear to do.
Yes, and any folks who are watching from sort of North America, you might say, well, where's the failure to advance call? There is no such thing in European, or in world lacrosse. I mean, just when you play internationally, there's no clearing counts. There's no shot clock. There's no clearing counts. So if you could sit back there in your half of the field with the ball, as long as you want. Aiden Dempsey with the ball.
Against Patrick Marojevic. Loses him.
And again, another save. Horkin tried another one, hit him too. Geez, they tried a quick stick. That's 2 saves in about 2 seconds for Turgot. He's already got several saves. I think Foley was going for a nice pick right there. Great ride right here. Great ride by Ireland.
Dominic Erich, really, there's a lot of pressure there.
There was. It was a good ride, yeah. And the turnover, it's fortuitous for them. I think we're going to have a timeout here. Timeout, Ireland. So just a little over 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Team Ireland is up 4-0 over Croatia. Story of the game right now, I find, has been the goaltender. Thomas Turgot has made several really nice stops in net for Croatia.
Yeah, he's really, keeping his team in this game. There were a couple of really good one-on-one chances. We saw Foley, and Horkin.
Yep, and Dempsey had one on too. He's really, he's strong and tight, it seems. I mean, he's strong anyway.
Yeah.
Another thing to keep in mind is that, Ireland's done well in the face-off X with Rory Dunbar. So that's always a positive when you can have those extra possessions.
Yeah.
Both teams have had a few penalties. We've seen the man-up, man-down situations for both teams. And come out of this, we'll have a timeout. It'll be Ireland ball. They'll be clearing. It'll be on their defensive half of the field. And they're looking to draw something up for this.
Dempsey.
Joe Walsh to Dempsey. And they had a good clear. Corbett back in. Foley. Kevin Somerville to Doherty. Somerville and Doherty both played in Limerick in 22. Here's a goal, beauty. To a feed from Foley and a goal from Kevin Somerville. Nice overhand bounce shot by Somerville right there.
Makes it 5-0 for Ireland. I think this is their first goal in the second.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it was 4-0 after one. So Dunbar again with Kukulika. Yep.
Kukulecha. Oh, good pickup by Srezovic.
Nice ground ball right there.
Yeah.
So Croatia looks to clear.
To Ivancic. Down to Marojevic. That's a lot of pressure.
Holland's a very physical player. That's a great play by Holland to get it up.
It's a really heads-up play.
He's a really
Now Foley.
and Foley again. Nice job, Songer to Foley. And you know what? If you could give an extra assist, I'd love to give one to Holland right there because he showed a very athletic play, great ride.
Yeah, it was a really smart play. Just drop it into where the space is, and there was enough time to pick it up and run a fast break.
Yeah, Holland. You know, he played collegiate football as well as lacrosse, so he's he's definitely down as an athlete there. Great play. Horkin returns to the game. He was getting a little medical attention on the sideline, looked like.
So it makes it 6-0.
And a nice ground ball right there.
Yeah. Can they run another break? Nope.
Foley doesn't come up with that pass. Good ride, though. That one thing you'll see with Foley, as much as a goal scorer, he rides harder than anybody. Nice look. Another nice save again. Corbett with a great shot. Nice save. One of those tight ones again. That's a great save by Torbo.
And now it actually was a really good opportunity for Croatia.
Yeah, they had numbers, and now we're going the other way on the turnover. So Ireland, 44, Brendan Force with the ball, and he gets it up to Walker. Horkin with the ball to Foley. And that was really pretty. That was Foley to Corbett for the nice finish on the crease.
Yeah, it was wide open. You had a almost empty net to finish.
7-0 for Ireland. It's nice to see the assisted goals too that you're seeing. You know, it's not just individual efforts. It's you know, driving, drawing the slide, and then making that extra look. Really nice.
Yeah, I really think Connor Foley is saying already a great game, and we're not even at halftime.
Right. No, he's dynamic.
He started with a goal and now dishing out 2 assists already in a row. So
Kicking the cross almost looked like right there, but and again, that's my, as I mentioned, Patrick Machine on the ground ball. Corbett with it over to Foley. And Corbett and Foley played together in San Diego for the last World Championships. Brosnan up top with the ball. So it'll be Brosnan, Walker, and Songer, your 3 midfielders. Corbett, Horkin, and Foley. It's a great check.
yes,
Nice GB, almost couldn't come up with it. Corbett's looking for it to scrap. Nice ground ball right there by number 17.
yeah. Again, Srezovic with a really good pickup.
And another sort of busted clear here. Ireland scoops through. Corbett has it. And a timeout has been called. Because we're down 23 seconds left in the half. In lacrosse, you get 2 timeouts per half. You can't carry them over. So, you know, you might as well use them when you have them. Draw something up in the last 23 seconds.
Yep.
And maybe try to tack another goal on here. So right now in this half, it's been all Ireland. You know, 7-0. Feel like the defense is getting a lot of work for Croatia. Goaltender's been excellent. But They haven't had the ball on offense too much.
Well, they had some man-up opportunities.
Mhm.
Couldn't really. There were some nice looks, but not really anything too dangerous yet. I feel really like the connection between the Brennan brothers
Mm-hmm.
is what their most dangerous part of their game is.
I think so. And so definitely coming up on halftime here, though, but definitely happy to have everyone with us here today. If you couldn't be here in person, glad you're here watching. Whether you're in Croatia, if you're in Ireland, if you're in North America somewhere, happy to have you here. So the ball will start where the timeout was taken, which is the goalie's left-hand side. It appears Horkin will start with the ball. You have Brosnan out there, Somerville, Corbett, Foley's up top, and we have Aiden Dempsey. Horkin takes a whack. Nice look. Nice save again on the... Corbett went behind the back, and again, Torgo, nice, they got the great look, but hey, there's the whistle for the end of the half. At the end of one half of play, it'll be Ireland 7, Croatia 0.
Yet again, it was a great save by it to go.
Sure was.
I mean, behind the back, stopping that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, really good play by Foley.
Yep.
To say, I mean, he had the shot, decided to pull it out, and then get the feet on the crease. I mean, yeah, that's a heads-up play.
It was very crafty. Now, did you call another game today? What game were you on earlier today?
Yeah, so I was also on the France-Denmark game.
Mm-hmm.
I think we saw, two teams who played the first game, so it was really hard for them to get into it. But once France really got into it, I mean, they had some really strong midfield dodgers down the alley, got some really good shots.
Nice.
So yeah, France was looking pretty good in that game.
Good. And they won the game in the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was almost a 10-goal difference. So yeah, I think we can expect something from France if they continue to play like this. And yeah, like I said, it was their first game, so if their chemistry works out a little bit more, then who knows what they can do here.
I was on the Spain and Ukraine game, and Spain came out and sort of they were up maybe it was 4-5 to 1 at one point, and then but Ukraine fought back in the third quarter. They did really well. Spain did win by maybe 7 or 8 goals. I'm not sure, maybe 9, but it was a good game though. Great the face-off player for good face-off play from Ukraine. So it was a fun game to watch. But again, I think they're in a tough group that they're in with. So interestingly enough, so we mentioned earlier that this tournament, the top teams top 7 teams will book their ticket for Japan coming up in 27, and then they're gonna have what they call a Division 2 tournament as well. So it'll be the teams that finish 8 through 14, I believe it is. Is that what it is?
No, so they have 14 spots for Division 2.
Okay, yeah.
So that's 8 to 21.
Okay.
Will have the right to play the Division 2 championship.
Okay.
Which is also in Japan. It's,
Okay.
I think it's the week before or after.
Oh, okay. Because
Division 1.
I wasn't aware. That's new information for me. Earlier, we didn't know where it was going to be, but
yeah. Well, that's what I've heard here.
Yep.
So, yeah. So the top 7 teams will qualify for the World Championships in Japan.
Where they'll have to face some of the other powers. You have your USA and Canada and the Haudenosaunee, Japan themselves being the host team, and they've had a great showing recently in international lacrosse.
Definitely.
Australia is always very strong.
Definitely.
Yep. So those are some of the big ones out there. But it's interesting. I was here for a week or more than almost 2 weeks last year, and I had the chance to call a few games. But the weather has been it's quite cool. It's great playing weather for this. When I landed here in Wroclaw a few days ago, it was quite warm. I mean, mid 30s in terms of Celsius. It was high 80s, 90 almost degrees Fahrenheit, quite warm. So I think this is probably welcomed by the players to have this sort of cooler, breezy, overcast day that we have here.
100%, yeah. I think for everyone this is the best weather. It's dry, it's not too warm, perfect lacrosse weather to watch and play.
And you've played in these tournaments yourself,
Yeah.
right, for the Netherlands.
I did, yeah. So I remember the Denver tournament, which was, if you had to play in the middle of the day, it was just so warm and you were just sweating all over.
How'd you find did the elevation affect you when you were in Denver?
Not as much because we went there a week beforehand,
Okay.
so we had some time to adjust.
Yeah, get climatized.
Great atmosphere in Boulder. Colorado is
Sure.
great.
I've never been.
No,
I'd like to. I've never been to Colorado.
It's a great area. Denver, Boulder, all those cities. So yeah, it was great. And also one in Manchester in 2010. It really feels like a long time ago.
But you must know too that when you have these, like, you're playing often back-to-back days. You're playing sometimes 3-4 days in a row. You have to recuperate, you have to hydrate, you have to stretch. I mean, attrition, guys get hurt. We've seen it actually with the Irish team. There was a couple of guys who had hamstrings that are sort of pulled and a few things from the earlier scrimmages. It's definitely, it's tough, with a 22-man roster too.
Exactly, because last tournament in San Diego, there were 23-man rosters. So it's an extra body you can take. And especially in those long tournaments where you play, 7, 8, maybe 9 games, you need everyone.
Yeah.
You can't take a day off. So you need everyone. How big or small your role is, I think everybody has a role on that 22-man roster now and 23-man roster as well. And that's even extra tough because the Croatian team only has 19 guys.
Yes.
So that's going to be a stretch. I mean, it's their first game, so it's going to be interesting how they're going to look like after a week.
Especially, someone like the goalie who's taking a lot of shots, or if you're a face-off guy who's sort of in there scrapping every time.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Definitely not easy.
I see with the Irish team, John Kavanagh, who's here, and he's always a powerhouse member of the staff for Ireland. He was recently named the interim high performance program director for Ireland, so I just wanted to give a shout out and congratulations to John Kavanagh for that. He's been dedicated to the program. He's a physio, as you'd say over here, but he's a physical therapist, trainer for the team. He puts them through their stretching routines. He's been a wonderful part in major part of the program, and he recently was named that. So I just wanted to say congratulations to him for that, and any of his friends, family listening at home, whether it be in Ireland or in the metro New York area.
Great Irish name, Kavanagh.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones on the team.
Yeah.
And it was nice. I was saying to my partner earlier that it was the opening ceremony was really nice yesterday evening, and we had the Scottish team. I thought was wonderful. They came out. They had the kilts on. They had the bagpipes. It was really something to see. And then the Irish lads here had on their nice. They had these sort of caps that they had. They were really nice. They were emboldened with the Irish Lacrosse logo on it. Really nice. And then even actually they showed me inside of them. They were personalized. They had their name and number on them inside, monogrammed. It was really just a nice little keepsake for them.
That's really nice. Yeah. I mean, those things you will keep forever. It's priceless.
And I'm sure, the just with our Croatian team as well. And I'm sure that just the memories you make, the you know, the friendships, and you'll see, you know, after the game, or we probably won't show it on the broadcast, but the teams get together, they take a photo together,
Yeah.
you know, and they alternate sort of with team members, and just the camaraderie's excellent. And, you know, on the last days too, guys get together, they sort of trade shirts or practice shirts or pennies with each other, and it's a really just, it's a great atmosphere. I know you've been a part of that as a player, but it just, I see it as a parent who has a you know, child playing in these tournaments. It's wonderful to see.
Definitely, I think it's so unique to the lacrosse community. You know, just after the tournament, you go out, you trade, you know, your gear, shirts, shorts,
Yep.
sweaters. Some people even trade helmets.
Yes.
So yeah, it's amazing, and it's amazing to bring home, and you know, bring home to also, you know, to your club practices, and to your friends, and it's something. Yeah, it's so unique.
Yep.
And it's an amazing value.
Yeah, my son came back from the Limerick games with a practice penny from China, and it had on one side had the Great Wall sort of sublimated on there, and then it was really just it's a beautiful thing, and he likes, you know, he likes to pull it out sometimes and you know, wear that for practice or something. It's good to see, and people think, whoa, where'd you get that?
Yeah.
You know, it's really nice.
It
We're ready
is.
to go here for the third quarter. Opening face-off, Dunbar again. He sort of wins it forward. Nice physical play there by Dunbar, puts somebody down, and Croatia comes up with it. Nice ground ball by number 12. That's Martin Domic.
See Ryan Gerb with the ball, taking it slow, taking his time. Dominic Irich. It's going to be, well, he sets up for a really big dodge, so from right to left.
And Holland turns a flag down. They're going to give Holland a little something on that, maybe an interference. I don't know. Push with possession when you don't have possession, but no, nothing. There was something in that. There was something. I think that you could have maybe got. But so
It's a call. And,
yes, Croatia will go man up right here.
See if they
Let's see what they have here.
can convert it in their first goal of the game. Brennan,
Looks like a slick left-hander there.
to his brother.
He wants to get those hands free to rip this. You could tell. You could tell just looking at him that he
Shoots it
wanted to.
wide, and they still got the backup.
Mm-hmm.
Brennan to restart. Oh. Croatia drops it. Still gets picked up by Guruk.
And the penalty's been released. They're all even.
Back to Brennan. To Brennan.
And this looks like an attackman who wants to go on a shorty right here. I can hear people saying it.
Oh.
And we could have had a push right there at the end. Yep. Yep. He got pushing. Oh, it's funny. They call it crease violation. And I have to say, he was probably pushing that crease, if I had to guess.
Well, it's Christian Kapetanovic. His body language is also like, I got pushed.
Yeah, and I would say he probably did. Fennessy moved the ball up. This is Holland again.
Nice swim move.
Yeah, Holland, he seems to be he likes to do those punt return clears.
He was the guy on the football player,
Yes,
right?
he has played football, yep. He's out of New Hampshire. Had a chance to talk to his parents yesterday. Like me, his dad's family's from West Cork in Ireland. My mother was from Skibbereen, right where his family's from as well. There's Foley, finds Dempsey, and the backup goes Songer. We'll start with it.
Foley on Ford.
Nice double right there.
Yeah, Duvnjak.
Goose it for offside. He's on the line there.
Has to be a call.
Should have been something.
Yeah.
It was.
That's
Looked to me like his toes were on the line prior to, but who knows? We'll see how it goes.
yeah, he needs a meeting.
And it is going to go
CEO.
to Ireland ball. You would think it's at the point. Well,
Michael Brennan's looking at the referee saying, I got pushed a little there.
yeah, so they're going to get it right at the point where he went offside. So I was wondering whether they're going to make him clear it from, that extra piece. So it comes up. Jack Doherty with the ball. Here's Horkin.
Ooh.
Nice save right there. Horkin found Aiden Dempsey. And Foley with the turnover for Croatia. Foley with the ball. Goes over to Kevin Somerville. Ball's through X. Where it's with Jackson. Yep.
Shorty.
Nice skip pass by Songer to Foley, to a rip, to a backup by Songer.
Now they get the switch. He had the shorty. Switch with the long pole. Finds Dempsey.
Nice save again.
Save.
Nice
Foley
ride
too
here
far.
again. Foley, I told you, he's a little ride. Look at that ride. What a great ride by
Yeah.
Foley. Turnover. And he gets Horkin for the goal. So that was
Cool Ireland.
Foley to Horkin.
Yeah.
It's a relentless ride. So even when, and to his credit, Thomas Turgo has been wonderful in that. He's made unbelievable saves, but I just feel like the pressure, has been getting on Croatia when they're trying to clear. So you get these sort of transition-y busted plays, and that's the result right there. But it's a great effort on the ride. Again, Turgo in net.
Yeah.
Can't say enough.
Yeah. No, totally agree. I mean, they have some. Trugo has amazing saves. It just can really convert into a good clear,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where you see those transition goals from Ireland.
Dunbar won the clamp, trying to scoop through. He got pushed right there, so it's going to be loose ball push. Should be Ireland ball. You see Dunbar's face-off six getting kind of bent up right there. I think he struggled scooping that ground ball because of that, partially.
Might want to switch to his backup
Yeah.
or bend it back.
Yeah.
Either way.
Those guys, face-off guys, are an interesting breed. Some music in the background.
Just for the
We got a-
people watching at home, there's here in Wroclaw, there's actually a music festival being built up right next to the venue. So I hope it's not too noisy.
Now, do you have any info on who's going to be playing at that festival?
I don't actually,
Oh.
but good one. Maybe we have to come back.
I had heard Seal was playing here next weekend or something, because there's a stadium adjacent to where we are. That's a nice look. Oh, it's a great look right there. Just out of the reach of Songer.
To go. Comes up
So
to Ivancic, who finds Kukulecha. And let's see if they can get a successful clear here.
tries to swim move,
Got
and
the
they're
double.
staying with him. Horkin
Yeah.
and Corbett are with it.
Duvnak.
Good timeout call right there. So it'll be timeout Croatia. They'll have the ball just outside the restraining box, just over midfield when we come back. Yeah, I find that on the clear, Ireland's making Croatia work for everything. I mean, that was a successful clear. It was really nice, but it wasn't. They're not making it easy on them, which is ideal if you are riding. But nice clear by Croatia. Hopefully they can get something together here offensively. We have a score of 8-0. About midway through the third.
parties early on
Yep.
next to us.
And if you just notice right there, if they were filming it, the official puts their hat over the ball in international play. I like it. It's although it's funny, I was working earlier with Fraser, and he was suggesting that it wasn't the best when it was in the UK somewhere where it's often wet in a damp field. But they do that. We don't, you know. I officiate in North America, and we don't do that. But it is a nice little, you know, you never know where to restart from. You'll always know where to restart from.
Right. And it's also a nice tradition, right?
Yeah.
Some of these rules.
Yeah, there's definitely some different ones, but it's you know, it's interesting. You got to learn. You got to like it.
Maybe you're gonna bring it back to to the US.
Right. Start doing that.
Yeah.
My partners will be looking at me like I'm crazy.
You got Dominic Edic
And
with dodge.
if they'll retain possession.
To Marin Domic. Wants to dodge on the long pole with Shane.
Which is an undertaking with a kid, with someone, you know, of his size and strength.
We got Brennan.
Nice take there, hits the outside of the net. And McShane adding to his ground ball total. To Smith. Patrick Smith. He'll find short stick, Corbett to Walker. Over to Jack Doherty. And then we have Aiden Dempsey's following in. He'll have the ball up top. Kevin Somerville. Over to Foley.
Gets jumped in four.
See, quick early slide there to Foley. It's a nice take, another nice save. Now Ireland looks to ride. Croatia looks to clear. It's a nice, here we get a break potential here. Good effort right there. It's a good hustle. Very good hustle by Doherty. It's very athletic.
See,
Skidmore product, I believe.
you see Croatia number 13, it's, Michael Brennan, limping off the field.
Oh.
So I hope.
Fennessy goes over, comes back. Foley has the ball. They're looking to double him early, I think. It's almost like when Foley looks to dodge, they get an early slide, and then that's when things can really start to get moving. Horkin has the ball, gets through X to Corbett, over to Foley. Songer, Walker. Jack Songer was in Limerick for the under-20 World Championships to Horkin, and he misses the net. Nice look, though, by Foley. And to finish that thought, Songer, poor kid, one of the first games, he had a knee injury and ended up not being able to play in the rest of the tournament. Sort of heartbreaking, so it's great to see him back here.
Definitely.
And you know, contributing on the men's side now.
And Foley. It is matchup against Ford. Shorty.
Nice look, nice find. Oh, there we go. Nice look. Songer pass over to Walker. Walker on the goal. Feed from Songer. Really nice find by Songer on that look. So Ireland up 9-0 now.
Yeah. It's a great shot, outside shot.
Mm-hmm.
You can really see outside shots are going for Ireland in this game.
Yeah, I feel like.
And the one-on-ones on the doorstep.
Right.
To go, it's just all over that.
It's tough and tight.
Yeah.
Palmieri on a wing here. Dunbar on the face. For Ireland, Sean Holland. We have number 17. Which I don't have.
Bruno Srezovic. He's had some excellent pickups.
And
Now
be a win.
Leccia wins it for himself.
And Ireland comes up with it. That could be nothing, I guess. Okay.
And we got a
Good effort right here.
ground ball hustle.
And Foley comes up with it. Around, goes behind the back. Put some hot dog mustard on that hot dog, right? Nice look by Foley. Good effort right there. Both teams, the face-offs are fun when they're scrapping like that. Aiden Dempsey with the ball. Jack Doherty. Somerville coming on. Connor Foley.
Foley with the hitch. The three guys.
Oh, nice looky. That was a good little BTB.
Yeah.
I think Horkin wasn't quite ready for that one.
But you can see they have chemistry, right?
Yeah,
you can see
they've been working on it.
Yeah. Now Foley shoots.
Good effort on the
Wide
backup, though.
open
Corbett
inside.
on the backup. Flag.
Yeah, I think it was a late hit. I think he got hit after the shot.
Yeah. That's going to be a little body check
I think that's,
to Bobby Duvnik. Duvnik.
Yeah, and the music's getting louder.
It sure is.
Uh,
My headphones are being helpful, I think.
the techno's blasting from
Yep.
the stage.
Brosnan passes the ball over. We get it through Rex to Foley. Corbett and Horkin on the crease. We're in a 1-4-1, switching. Nice deflection there.
It was a good stick from
It was.
Yeah.
It was a nice approach, everything, you know, got a piece of that stick coming through. Somerville couldn't follow through properly, couldn't get the shot off. Excellent defense.
Dempsey.
Good effort right there.
Ivancic is still on the end line, but the restart already started.
Ooh, nice catch.
Oh, on the doorstep, Dempsey.
Nice job. Dempsey on the finish on a pass from Corbett. Corbett to Dempsey. That's just nice lacrosse.
Yep. Very nice. Just working the wheel, and then someone will get open.
Yep. Nice ball movement. It's been very sort of unselfish, nice ball movement offense.
Yep.
And it's interesting, just in knowing sort of the ins and outs of the Irish team. They only really came together. They started practice maybe 4 days ago. So to get continuity can be tough. So they gave Dunbar a break on the face-off. They sent McShane in to take the face.
Maybe still bending his stick back.
Yeah, right. Probably just want to save him for.
Srezovic with the shot.
Yep. It's a nice take right there.
Dominic Edic with a slow pickup. He tried to take as much time as possible there.
Uh-oh. We could have. Oh, he's going to pick it up. Oh, that was the end of the quarter. I wasn't watching the time. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, it is Ireland 10, Croatia 0. So in pool play, this is an interesting pool that we have here. So it's Croatia, Ireland. It's also Wales and Sweden. They're the 4 teams in this pool. Normally there's 5 teams in the pool, and there was meant to be 5. And apparently Armenia ran into some complications, and at the last minute they had to sort of withdraw from the tournament. So all the other teams in the pool will sort of have one less group game. And then the top 2 group members will move on to sort of the knockout round, just to sort of steal something from other tournaments. You know, everyone will still play games, but we're all playing for placement here. Because remember, the top 7 teams will move on to play in the World Championships in Japan, and then the remainder will go to a second tier one. So Croatia, they'll be playing coming up. What do they have? Tuesday, is it, or?
Saturday.
So yeah,
Saturday
I have no concept of what day I'm even at right here. I've been away. I've been on vacation for a few days. I don't even know what day it is. So Saturday they'll be playing Sweden, and then they also have Wales on Monday. And I know that Ireland is off tomorrow, and then they have a game the next day, and then they're off the day after that, and then they play again. So you know, they end up having sort of a day on, day off, day on, day off, which, like we said earlier, when you have you know, a physically demanding tournament, it's actually great for the body and for the, you know, for sort of injuries and getting healthy. But this group does have a little bit more time than others would be.
Yeah.
I know as the original schedule was drawn up, Ireland was going to be off today. They were off yesterday, and they were going to play. I think they were playing like 4 days in a row or something. It was going to be a tough road. So Armenia dropping out had to change the schedule up a little bit.
Yeah.
And again, that's going to be McShane with the ground ball. Corbett hustling out to get help. Ball goes to Horkin. And that's Dempsey. To Doherty. Doherty has those yellow cleats.
Yeah.
I think his college has that color probably in their scheme. So Ireland's going to get everybody a touch here. They're in no rush to push the net, really. Here's Dempsey.
Yeah.
It's Doherty. It's a nice look right there.
Goalie has to get up.
Well, he
Looks
seems
a
like
little
he's
injured.
a little gimpy right there. A nice save right there. Again, Foley kind of hit him. And they have numbers here.
Yeah,
Croatia has numbers. Fast break here.
He's going to take it.
Oh,
And a
pole goal. Pole goal. And we also have a goalie change for Ireland. Gavin Conlon with his green sweatpants. Those are, Gavin has tremendous green sweatpants. He'll wear those in every game. You'll know it's him because he always has them. It could be 36 degrees Celsius. He'll still be wearing those green sweatpants. He always has them.
Yeah.
He's a recent graduate of Lake Erie College. He set the all-time leading save record at his college this year. He actually, real nice young man, got a chance to play. Last year he was over here as well, playing for the under-20 European Championship, and did a real nice job.
Yeah. That was a really good goal, and it's good to see
Great
Croatia
pole
also
goal,
on the,
absolutely.
on the scoreboard in their first game.
It's a great take by them.
Not as nice as you know, substituting goalie to get a goal. You know, if that's your first play, kind of.
Right, it stinks, yeah.
But that's the life of a goalie, so.
Absolutely. What position do you play when you play?
Started as a midfielder, but then if you get older, you get a little bit slower, so you move down to attack.
Yep,
Kind of,
that's what I did too. Same for me, yeah. Some guys go the defensive side of the ball. That was never.
No, I don't think coaches would trust me with a long ball. So.
No, me either. I'm the same way. It's Connor Foley with the ball on his stick. And Aiden Dempsey, individual effort from X,
Yep.
sort of turns the corner, gets goal.
Yeah, we see Croatian goalie looking a little bit better. He looked a little injured. But
Yeah,
I
he
think
was.
He's
He was
better now.
Yeah, something happened to his leg there for a bit, but he's good now.
And we still see number 13 from Croatia, Michael Brennan, still out on the sideline. So that's
It's unfortunate.
tough. Yeah, it's tough.
Like you said, small lineup.
Yep.
Well, we had someone out early, but would have been a play on anyway. McShane looking to go to the net potentially here. Nope. Gets turned back. Corbett with the ball to Horkin.
Very disciplined. I see a very disciplined
Yes.
Ireland team. I mean, you have a close watch on their process leading up to this tournament as well, right? So
Yep. Yeah, I've been getting the inside scoop from Liam Horkin. Just been trying to build sort of, you know, just a ability to be comfortable with each other and get a feel for what people are doing, and
Yeah.
it's been good. Nice save. That's an excellent save. I mean, that's a great save.
It is. And now the goalie also gets in the action with the ground ball. Little.
Big whack.
Yeah.
He might hit his own guy. How did he miss that?
Walker.
Here we go,
There
Walker.
we go.
Jeez.
Yeah, he really
It's
found,
just
found the top corner there.
that
Again.
that kick save was something else, though, man.
Yeah.
Turgot, really nice.
And he's now talking to the ref like, yeah, you got to help me out
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. Somebody's got to be in the crease or something. He's hoping, you know. I mean,
But he's getting a no-no from the ref.
with Luke Maloney on the near wing here, along with Patrick
Marojevic.
Marojevic. Yes.
Patrick Marojevic.
See, that's
Roy Dunbar with his.
I thought that was going to get stuck in there. Was
Yeah.
going to have to do the old, you know, double pump to get it out, which I would imagine would be withholding. At least it used to be because in North America we can't go motorcycle grip anymore and we can't go knee down, so it's completely different. Our
so you
face up,
So
yeah.
you have to be standing up.
You
kind
can't have
of, or
anything touching the ground other than your feet, and you can't hold your hands like a motorcycle. Your top hand has to be, you know, your palm has to be facing up.
Yeah. What do you think of those rules?
I mean, I think it's helped. I think because you were getting these things where guys would square off, and because I think what happens is, especially in, you know, I can speak for being in the United States, kids train face-off from when they're little, and they go to multiple days a week, and they're very, very good at their craft. And then you get a sort of a stalemate 50-50 with them, and then they're spinning and spinning and spinning, and it might take a minute to have the ball come out, and sometimes it's just too much.
Yeah. So
We got a flag on the play.
Kukulecha with the ball, holding on to it while being on the ground.
Foley's going to get the slash, maybe.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yep, he is sitting.
Yeah.
He knew. He had it right over. Ball's down.
Brennan.
Push there, and it's going to stay with red.
And it's going to be
Oh,
another
we're calling
flag.
a flag, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be a trip. The stick was a little bit in between his legs.
So that's a minute penalty as well. So we'll have two men. One will get a full minute. One's still serving the better part of his minute. So it'll be a 6-on-4 offensively. You know, 6 Croatia against 4 defenders for Ireland plus the goalie.
Dominic Kiric.
Careful.
It's a great effort by the goalie, by the Irish goalie.
Yep.
But
It's Gavin Conlon.
yeah.
And
It's to Brennan.
it's going to be a turnover again.
Couldn't quite get it.
McShane will pick it up, look to push. Ireland still has one penalty being served, so they need to be mindful of that.
Stello
Yes.
runs it over just in time.
Horkin has the ball. Just over 6 minutes left to go. Walker with it.
Just running out to penalty right now.
Yep. We're all even. Foley with the ball from Dempsey. Brosnan up top. To Walker, to Horkin.
That's a shorty.
Ooh, nice grab by Foley.
That's a really good catch. by
Really
Foley.
good. Well, I don't think it was meant for him. I think it was meant for the cutter. A little over his head, but
Another behind the back.
yeah, Foley definitely can bring that flash.
Horkin.
Horkin with the rip, just missed.
It's a good shot.
He's probably hearing in his ear his college coach, Coach Jim Nagel at Connecticut College, saying overhand.
Ooh, and then a race to the end line.
Yep,
And they give it to Croatia. That's Ivancic.
it's a good effort right there to get that chase.
Yep. And then
I think Foley
to
had a
go,
little.
but
Nope.
we almost got chased.
Yeah, this is a dot. This is a ride here.
To Duvnjak.
Yeah, well, he's been known to carry up
Yep.
field, so
Kukolecha again with the clear. And
Run.
they get a timeout.
okay.
Yeah.
And he's the face-off midi, and he's getting runs. You know, they just again, like you mentioned earlier, having a smaller roster.
Yeah, that's brutal. I mean, if you have to do clears and face-offs, that's
Yeah.
that's really gonna wear you down.
Especially when you're looking at a game where it's 12-1, so that's, you know, plus you have start every quarter. You're getting close to 20 face-offs, high teens. That's a lot. Takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
Have you ever been a face-off man?
I've done some.
Have you?
But yeah, I was never one of those really dedicated face-off guys.
No.
The Fogos, we know. But yeah, it's a craft. I mean, it's
Sure
it's
is.
it's very tough. I mean, you really have to be gritty and
Yep.
and want to take some flashes, especially when the ground ball's out. Yeah.
I always say that the next face-off I take will be my first. I've never taken one. I've sort of officiated over, you know, a countless amount, but would have never been my strength. So Croatia will start with the ball. There'll be the top left. Gavin Conlon is in goal, number 20 with the ball. That's Jack Brennan.
It's over and back,
Yep.
and then Holland starts with the ball
They might
fast.
change-
But
They might relook at that because I don't think they ever touched it up under the restraining line.
yeah.
And they never did. So that's actually, it's going to go back to Croatia, I think, here, because even before the timeout, they hadn't gained, you know, the sort of the quarter of the field, the piece with the restraining line. So my take right now is this might be coming back to Croatia.
Yeah.
And it probably should be.
Or maybe a face-off because
Well, they do that.
Possession.
The weird thing with that is the new guys, from a international standpoint, you guys sometimes it'll be a face-off like in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
We don't have that ever in North America. And I guess they're gonna keep it this way. I don't know. Maybe we're wrong, but I thought maybe that might be the case. That was what he was thinking. I think in blowing that dead though.
Definitely, yeah.
So here's Aiden Dempsey. Called his name quite a bit today. He's had a few goals. Jack Doherty. As they push out. Deflected.
Ireland still comes up with it. Dempsey.
About 4 minutes remaining in the game.
Foley. Dempsey.
That, yeah, that from
Too
that angle
easy.
with the left hand, I don't
Yeah.
see that going in too much.
Especially with this goalie because
Absolutely.
he's having a game.
Just he was at a low angle anyway, and then he had the left hand shot. That's.
Yeah.
But
Thomas
ball goes to
Tagol.
Croatia. Through X.
Kukulecha. No. It's really a two-way midi.
High stepping over here. Outside. We get some cheers, but it was on the outside. And we refer to that as a mom goal back in the States sometimes. No
nice
offense
one.
to the moms. It could be
No.
a dad goal too.
Yeah.
It could be anybody. It's happened to me. Wide open look to Foley here. They don't like leaving him with that much real estate. Faced. That's how you had that gone in. That would have been the goal of the game right
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
That was with a stick sort of almost between his legs right there, falling down. That was a great take.
Mr. Post saves
Yep.
Croatia there.
Goalie's best friend. Luke Maloney and Walker out there. Brosnan's directing traffic. Under 2 minutes.
Yep. Still going. Lefty shot.
Brosnan with the goal on the run.
Shot on the run.
No, sorry, that's Maloney. Maloney, I apologize. That's Maloney on the goal.
Looked like a savable shot.
Yeah.
But no disrespect to the goalie because
No.
he was doing a very, very good job the whole game already. So
I think the intention was they wanted to get him a touch and get a goal because I don't know that he's it was a nice take by him.
yeah. So we got a lot of different goal scorers in
Yes,
Ireland.
yes,
I think,
which
the whole tagline scored.
I think so, yeah.
Most
And
of the
Walker
middies.
has a couple.
Yeah.
We had Doherty.
Dunbar.
Went early. That's early. No,
We got
early on.
multiple violations there.
I think so.
Sideline and from the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a wing violation and a little sort of
Ivansi says
hiccup.
it's me. My bad.
McShane they're looking to feed the pole right now. They figure with short time they want to get. They said if basically they want to score, they want it to be something pretty. I think so.
Yeah, we got under 2 minutes.
Careful. So what do we got?
And
Timeout. We had a loose ball hold. Ball's going to go red.
So hold on Ford. And he's just going to stay and play offense. I mean, he scored before, so why not? Brendan. Gonna try to dodge the long ball. Shoot.
Double coming. Heavy checks right there.
Yeah, heavy checks there.
Brendan Forrest. He's
Brendan.
throwing everything. He's throwing the kayak
Yeah,
checks. He's
and
throwing
that's-
everything. We got to.
Flag.
So we're going to have a flag on the play. He's going to go serve some time for that. A hold 30. A little over a minute left.
Kukulecha. To Gorup. He's pointing where he wants his teammates to go. Eric. Kapetanovic
What a
scores.
crazy one. It was deflected.
Wow.
It's funny. That was a nice goal right there, but it was a deflected off the defender, and it took a funny hop and beat Colin over his left shoulder.
Christian Kapetanovic with the goal. It's a little lucky, but
Absolutely.
hey,
Hey,
that's a goal. You're on the board.
when you look back and you know a couple of days from now, yeah, I had a goal in that
Yeah,
game. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's no one is going to remember how it went in. It's a nice goal. Well, sometimes you throw something in the net, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
Can't score unless you shoot, right?
that's true. McShane with another.
Yeah, I mean
with
he
another
must
ground
have,
ball.
I'd say, upwards of 10. I mean he's had quite a few ground balls.
It's another timeout by Ireland. I think.
Yeah, they figured that you can't take it with you, and then maybe they likely might just drop something to say play keep away or something. I don't know.
Maybe just want to also try another play.
Yeah, you never know.
Set
Maybe
something up.
exactly. Well, I mean, I'd imagine there are tie breaks that must come down to like goals for or one of those are goals against or whatever it might be. I'm not sure what it is in this tournament, but often you run into those things, and sometimes it's in your best interest to score more goals.
Yeah, for sure. And also, time pressure situations, you can't really practice, right?
Right.
So this is a game.
Exactly.
It's game time. You can't just blow the whistle at a practice where you say, like,
Yep.
all right, let's reset. So, you have to be focused and you have to be ready. So this is a perfect time
Yep.
to practice maybe the last play, or if you have to equalize and equalize in a game further down the tournament.
In a team like Ireland, where they're trying to build that continuity with each other, they've had limited time, getting touches and plays with each other. That I can definitely see where that might be to their benefit. So Brosnan starts with the ball. He's top left here. They're shutting off fully the adjacent player. It's going to go to Dempsey.
Croatia trying to guard him.
Dempsey gets it through X to Horkin. Horkin's running hard. Nice grab on a tough feed.
Yes. Good bounce shot. Stays Ireland.
Yeah, I guess they are pushing.
Yeah.
Silly me for
Really.
thinking they'd, spread the field.
We got a lot of guys on the crease now coming
Yep.
off, feeding. Shot.
It's wonderful save.
To go is
That was
really
nice.
hurt.
Little pick play they ran sort of right there.
And that's it.
And that will be the end of the game. So with our final score here, Ireland 13, Croatia 2. Thanks for tuning in to Lax TV on YouTube and the European Lacrosse Federation Championships, Continental Championships here in Wroclaw, Poland. Signing off. Thanks for watching.
Now I'm here with Thomas Turgo and his family. He's the goalie. Took some rough hits tonight. How you feeling?
I feel fine. Part of the position. It feels a lot better when it hits you and doesn't go in. Of course, losing by 11 goals isn't great, but we showed some good things and we fought hard against a team that's very experienced, very good. So from the minus, we're going to take some positives out of this.
Good. I like the mindset. Ireland is they're pretty up there. So what are you guys going to do to improve for the next game?
We got to focus on winning faceoffs, good possessions, not turning the ball over, clearing the ball. Even though what in the stat line might have looked like I had a good game, I feel like I could have had a better game. So we're going to get together and get all these things in order and hopefully come out and beat Sweden.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
The Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.